Section 2 of ballet class for 3 and 4-year-olds. This section is done in the center of the room, and there are center spots in staggered lines, or if you have a very small group, you would just put them in a straight line. A note about this before I continue on is you will want to put spots on the floor for this formation, and you'll want to be sure that the spots you put down are a different color or look different than the ones you have in the circle. I like to keep things really simple for myself, and I know a lot of teachers cut out cool shapes and laminate them and tape them to the floor, and that's wonderful. I think that's great. I just don't have the capacity to be that creative for my ballet classes, so I keep it really simple for myself. I use blue painter's tape for the circle formation, and I use green painter's tape for the center spots, and I call it a day. Works very well for me. So anyway, they're in their center spots, and in this section of ballet class, we do stretches for the feet and the legs, the whole body. We do exercises for their fingers, to keep their or teach their fingers how to do ballet, for their eyes and their head. We do some pliés. We also do allegro work, fast jumps, learning how to hop on one foot, which is always fun. We do big jumps from 2 feet to 2 feet. I usually give them like a little scarf. They each get like a little scarf and place it down in front of them, and they jump from behind the scarf over the scarf, and then they turn around and they jump back over it. The point is to help them feel that they're jumping from 2 feet, landing on 2 feet, traveling through the air. And then the other thing that I do here, this is very important to do it facing the mirror. Otherwise, if you try to do it in a circle, they're not going to, the concept isn't going to really get in their body. And this is moving sideways. Moving sideways is not natural. It's much easier to move forward and even backwards than it is sideways. So swaying back and forth, side to side, things like step together. We might put a little combination together like step together, clap, clap, wait. Step together, clap, clap, wait. Something like that. So these are the things that we do in the second section of ballet class, and this takes about 15 minutes. Now, I just want to say briefly that when I'm talking about how long these different sections of ballet class take, it's obviously a little different each class, and if you're preparing them for a performance, of course, you would take a little bit less time with these sections, so you have enough time to teach them their dance, and you never know what's going to happen. Perhaps there's some enormous accident that happens and you have to take care of that, so maybe you spend a lot of time in the circle because you have to take care of the accident, right? 3 and 4-year-olds, you really have to be ready to be flexible with your lesson plan, but generally speaking, I spend about 5 minutes getting everybody into the studio. I spend about 15 minutes in the circle, and I spend another 15 minutes in the center spots, and that leaves me about 10 minutes for the rest of the class, which I'll talk about in another video.